Hi there YouTube, this is SJM4306 and I just got back from, well, a few hours ago. I hit up a, it was over in Quakertown. It's sort of like a farmer's market, and they also had a used video game store there that sold vintage hardware and video games, and I had a lot of fun there. I just want to show you what I picked up. This is my original, I did a teardown of it before. It's a retro duo, and this one I bought off eBay. I forget how much. I think I got maybe for 15 bucks. I got a handful of SNES games, one NES game, the original, the unit itself, two controllers, aftermarket controllers, power adapter cables, all for about 15 bucks, I think, maybe plus a few dollars shipping. And today, at the store that I went to, I got it for 6 bucks, as is. You can see, as it's marked as broken. And I already took it apart. I'm trying to repair this, but as soon as I got home, I plugged it in. I plugged in one of each cartridge, tried it out. The SNES side works perfectly, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with this SNES side, which I'm very happy about. So I might be making a portable out of this one. Unfortunately, the NES side seems to be fried. I'm going to try to do some debugging, but there's really not much. If you see from my teardown and right here, there's really not much for me to test, since it's all under this encapsulation. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure out, but at the very least I can always reuse the cart connector, and there's always useful parts in there. But I also wanted to do a little comparison between the two. If you see the date codes, this guy is let's see, it is 10/20/2007, and that was the original one that I bought off eBay. This guy is, let's see, come on, why don't you want to focus? It's 10/7/2007, which means they were built roughly around the same time, but you can see that they are markedly different. The tops look identical, and they pretty much feel identical, with the exception of this is black plastic and this is white, and the base is only different in color, basically, and the labeling on the bottom is slightly different. It says Made in China on the right side, and on the left one it does not. However, I actually prefer the one that I got today, because if you look on, I mentioned this in my review, there's all this flux, and it's kind of a little bit, well, very dirty, and I cleaned it up a little bit, but there's really not much, I didn't want to mess with it too much. But this one that I got today, as you can see, the soldering is pretty much perfect. It's mint. It's very clean. The layout, pretty much, some of the chips they've changed up. Like basically the QFP chips in here, they went with a slightly different package as well as here. And this guy right in here. And they chose some different, for the RAM, they chose ISSI here. And this guy looks like a company, SBT. Never heard of them. But anyway, other than that, they're pretty much identical. But I much prefer this guy here because of how clean it is. I mean, it's much better quality. But unfortunately, as I said, the NES side is non-operational as of yet. But I'll continue working on it. Who knows, maybe I might be able to fix it. But I'm very happy that the SNES side works. And I also picked up two original NES controllers, 4 bucks each. I already have two. These guys aren't for me. I'm going to have to clean them up. They're pretty crusty, as you can see. But they're for my roommate next year. He has an original NES, and he's using their third-party controllers. They're okay, but he mentioned that he wanted some actual legit NES controllers, so I picked these guys up. They should be working. I don't have any hardware to test them on. I'm going to jerry-rig like an adapter so I can plug it into the Retro Duo, and it should work, just to test. But I got to open these up and clean. I might do a video on that, actually, once I get some time, probably sometime later in the week, since I have an exam coming up that I got to worry about tomorrow. But anyway, other than that, not bad. 4 bucks each for NES controllers. Model NES 004, and made in Japan. See, do these guys have a date code? Yeah, that's weird. Compared to, I have one somewhere, I can't remember. Mine actually had a date code on the back, and it was 1988, I believe, the year that I was born. But I can't seem to find any date codes on these, which is kind of odd. Maybe these are slightly different. I don't know the differences between, launch model NES controllers and later ones. But you can pretty much see the haul that I pulled in today. And all this only cost me, what was it? There was a 10% off deal going on, but it was basically $14 minus a $1.40. But you guys are interested. Yeah, it was basically the Quakertown Farmer Market. Here's all the info right in here if you guys are around the area. And I had no idea. We were just driving by, and we saw that there's a farmer's market, and I thought, I'd drop in. But yeah, they had all vintage, video game hardware, everything packed to the walls. It was awesome. So I'd highly advise, if you're around the area, to drop on in. They also had a section specifically for broken hardware. They had a PS2 for $4 that was broken, sitting right next to this guy. They had a handful of PS1, the Slim modules that were broken, or the systems, and I was very tempted to just go all out and buy everything. But I a little tight on money, so I got to save a little bit. But I just couldn't pass this, these guys up. So yeah, if you're interested in checking this place out or whatnot. If you guys have any other stores, that you've picked up very good finds on that sell, vintage gaming hardware, just drop by and mention them in the comments and whatnot. It's always cool going to these stores that sell vintage gaming hardware, because they're kind of few and far between where I live. So I guess that's pretty much it. So yeah, I got a big day tomorrow, so I'll catch you guys later. Bye.